Hello, hope you're doing fine. Sorry, but I was very busy and I couldn't make any videos for a long time, at least over a week. Thank you for praying for my daughter and me. We're doing better. At least my daughter's doing better. I'm still recuperating. But yes, I thought today I need to make a video and talk about this political situation again. I was looking up the Hegelian dialect. Everybody seems to think that this problem, reaction, solution, what our politicians or our elite have been doing for, I don't know, so should I say hundreds and thousands of years, is the Hegelian dialect or dialectic. Hegelian dialectic is simply a way to discuss things, to debate things. And I looked it up. This problem, reaction, solution, I don't know if it even is related to this Hegelian dialectic. If you are more familiar with that, let me know. I'm sticking today with the problem solution or problem reaction solution. That's what I want to stick today. This is the way our elite seem to orchestrate events. Now, we can use, for instance, the pandemic as an example. We create a problem, however, we already have the solution in mind. We want people to do certain things. So really we start with the solution. They know what they want. They want to immunize most of the population with a new type of what they call vaccine, mRNA technology. That's their goal. So now they're going to have to create a solution, or a problem, rather, not the solution. Solution they already have. So now they have to create the problem. And what's the problem? Well, the problem is there's a pandemic, there's a virus that makes people sick. It's a deadly virus. Many people will die. So they give you statistics even, that goes into the reaction. The reaction is not only how do people react to it, but also what the media does. How do the media react, and how do they bring it to the population? You hear it constantly on the media. They give you statistics, false statistics that show how deadly it is. I think statistics is the most important thing. And then, of course, they eliminate the truth. Those are all reactions. So it's not just a problem, but the reaction is very important. They have to stir the public up. Fear-mongering, propagandizing. So it's all important. And then the public will accept the solution that they may have not accepted under normal circumstances. That's what I call problem, reaction, solution. It happens all the time in politics. This is how they have been moving the masses for centuries. I'm going to say centuries. It's just in our days, it's it's getting, they're perfectionizing it because they have media. And the media is actually making this plan even more effective. Okay, so the reaction part, we're going to get these people, to really get scared and really believe there's danger. And then, of course, give them the solution that we have started with from the beginning. And we knew they wouldn't take it, or not readily take it. So let's go to what's going on today in politics. But before I go there, I want to talk about this. This is, of course, a Christian channel. Now, when I say Christian, I mean for true followers of Christ. I am a follower of Christ, And so everything that when I look at what's happening in this world, I look through the lens of the Bible. And the question is, why do we have to be aware of what's going on with this problem, reaction, solution? Well, simply because Satan is using this strategy to deceive us. Has been using it, will be using it. In the church, no matter where you go, that's being used. Satan is the one using it. Of course, he's using human beings. But that's a deception tool. You wonder, how can people be deceived? Okay? The Bible talks about great deception that we are going to go through at the end times. And why will we fall for this great deception? That's because Satan has created this, after research and psychological research, this plan, this model that works. So when we apply that today, it becomes maybe obvious that this is not even a short-term thing like the pandemic, but even a long-term plan. And you're thinking, what? Is a human being behind it? I don't think so. I think the fallen angels are absolutely behind it. They are behind it. So I'm looking at the political situation today. How could Trump become so popular? Was everything planned from the beginning? And I mean the beginning of the last election, Trump-Biden election, or even before that. Everything is planned, is orchestrated. We just don't see it. We are still put in that frame of mind, it's a democracy. It's a democracy, we are voting. No. The whole situation is being manipulated so you, the public, will go along with the solution they want. Yes, and I'm going to say the solution was Trump. The solution was Trump from the beginning. The solution was even Trump when they put Biden in there. Why? Well, because they wanted the majority of the people to support Trump. And they create a scenario so he will look good. So we put in there this really bad guy, okay? Really bad guy that ruins our economy, that plunges us in what is it called? Inflation that takes or brings in immigrant, and then they have to make that really big too, right? That's the reaction part. They make it big, the immigrants, and they're all, criminals, and they're just coming across the border without limits. And okay, maybe it's also staged. Who knows? Somebody staged it. Why did they stage it? Because they have to make it look bad in order for people to run to Trump. Save us, Trump, save us. And that's with everything. Okay? So people are looking for a hero. And all along they put the hero there they wanted from the beginning. But see, now they have Trump in there, and if you look at everybody is supporting him. Oh, he was, the whole situation is being made look like he is solving everything. Oh, yeah, Putin's so bad, Trump wants to make a peace plan, and the NATO is against it, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, NATO is against it? The United States started it. It's like, yeah, and it's really the reaction part is the media that are giving us not only false information, but making it, what do you call it? Sensationalizing it. So it really, really triggers our emotions. Talked about that. If anything triggers your emotions, when you look at news, throw it out. Because that will deceive you. So I want you to look at every situation like this. Do they already have the solution in the beginning, and all they do is they create a problem, they create the reaction, and it's not only the reaction the people have towards it, but specifically the media. Okay? The media will make the problem bigger, more severe, more fearful. Okay? And they lie. It's not true that media is actually neutral. This fact-checking thing, fact-checking is only for those people they don't want. And I'm talking about the elite that are working on the problem, reaction, solution. Yeah, that's when they fact-check you when they don't want you. They don't fact-check their own people. Media is owned by the elite. Okay, the same people that own the government owns the elite. The media, and they will put out the information they want. Simply, I even see alternative media right now that have no idea. They bring you good information, some good information, factual information, but they also mix it with information that is false or slanted. Okay, slanted. So we have to be careful about that. Now, of course, we could say as Christians, true followers of Christ, what the world does, what politics does, we don't get bothered by that. We don't get pulled into that. I'm going to stay away from it. But if you go to a certain church, that church will pull you into the politics. Oh, some of them. So you have to be careful on that. If your church is not staying away from politics, I would leave. I mean, that's my advice. Because politics has nothing to do in the church whatsoever. And I've talked about these things many times. Christian Zionism is politics. Needs to stay out. Now, we could talk about Christian Zionism right now when it comes to problem, reaction, solution. I'll let you do that yourself. I'll guarantee you will find the same principle behind Zionism. Problem, reaction, solution. They already have the solution first, and they're going to create a problem and the reaction. How they stir up the Christians and support the solution. Okay, same thing. Very same thing. There's no difference. You can actually check everything out. Every event. That's the way it is. They already have the solution in mind, and all they do is create the problem so you will accept the solution. And where's it coming from? From Satan. From the fallen angels. They're behind it. Of course, like I said, they're using human beings. But see, they have these plans in mind for over, hundreds of years sometimes. And they're just using their pawns in their scheme. We need to wake up. Now, if I go by dispensationalism, which you know is wrong, and this idea about Antichrist, if I go by them, it's a theory and it's a false lie, as you know. If we really look at their model, this false model, about the Antichrist, right? We could actually say at this point, and people don't want to see that Trump is their Antichrist. It's not biblical. Watch my videos. It's not biblical. If you're still stuck in dispensationalism, it's a lie. It's an absolute lie. Okay? Yeah, we could say Trump is Antichrist. People don't want to see that. It's amazing how people are blind and don't realize that. No, it's not biblical. Okay? Antichrist is not man of sin. I have done the studies. Go to my playlist under Antichrist. And you find lots of videos that shows you Antichrist is something that Martin Luther made up for the Pope. Shows clearly where that word can be found, that definition can be found. That's in 1st and 2nd John. Look it up. It's not an end times ruler. But why do I bring it up? Because they use the same kind of principles to get you to believe things, to deceive things, so you to deceive you. And you need to be very, very careful. People, I'm coming to an end. I want you to think through these things and also find other examples. There are tons of examples. Tons of them. So we can clearly see, hey, problem, reaction, solution. Again, they have the solution first. They create the problem. They create the reaction. So you accept their solution. Don't be fooled. Follow Jesus only. Watch my videos under playlist Antichrist. And thank you again for praying. Continue to pray for me and my daughter. We really need prayer. And also, as usual, let the Holy Spirit guide you.